I've got about 7 minutes and 25 seconds to go here. But I just want to make something clear. I'm not really bashing what's going on in WWE right now. I'm not trying to bash the storyline with Daniel Bryan, Orton, Triple H, and all that. Because when I think about it, every time you either see Triple H or Stephanie show up, what do they finish off in us saying something to people? What is the last thing they keep finishing off their speeches with? They keep saying in their speeches or when they're talking, they either add in or they finish off by saying it's what's good for business. And when I look at this, when I think about it, I'm just curious if the twist to the storyline is that perhaps they're trying to show Vince McMahon, hey, this is how you're acting. This is how you're acting. This is how you've been acting towards a lot of people because you think you know better. You think you know what's good for business, but you don't, and we're showing you how you're acting, even if it's at the expense of other people. And maybe it's also a message to the WWE Universe and the wrestling community. The IWC, if you will. Maybe it's a message saying, hey, look, you guys think you know what's good for business. Well, guess what? Has this been good for business, or do you want to go back to the original? Again, I have nothing against the storyline either. It's just, there's got to be more to the storyline than what was seen. They gave Daniel Bryan a little momentum at the end of Raw, but are they going to do that again tonight at the SmackDown tapings, which will air on Friday? We don't know. You see, that's what I'm curious about. And honestly, the thing is, folks, I have nothing against stories being rehashed as long as they're done with more originality than what we have seen. You just can't, give somebody momentum on the go-home editions of your programs and then take that momentum away. You got to keep that momentum going, and that's going to gain people's interest. But again, like I said, I have nothing against the rehashing or reusing of storylines as long as you have a bit of originality added into it. Why do you think people always shun and piss on rehashings of or attempted rehashings of the NWO storyline or whatever? But why do you think they rehash? Why do you think they piss on those? Why do you think they shun those? Because they don't have any originality to them. It's just the same thing over and over again. Heck, you got people shunning one of the sub-angles of this major angle with Big Show and Stephanie. With Big Show. Basically the pissing down on it because it's the same thing they saw years ago with HBK and JBL. Again, it's good. Nothing against certain story arcs being used. Nothing against certain story arcs being reused or rehashed as long as there's a bit of originality to them. And to me, if it doesn't have originality, why watch them? Why watch them? It's like back when they did this whole Nexus thing and, Cena was fired. I didn't watch it because I had seen this kind of stuff before. I knew exactly what was going to happen. And again, unless there's going to be a twist at the end to where they're going to come out and say, hey, we just did this to teach Vince McMahon a lesson and show him how he's been acting, or to teach you, the IWC, the wrestling fans, and WWE Universe a lesson to show you that you don't know what's good for business, or something like that, then, okay, I can understand that. I could get behind that. But until they do so, I'll download the episodes, I'll record them onto my DVD player, or onto my DVD with my wrestling on there, but I won't be able to watch them live because basically it's the same thing. I mean, it's good that they brought people back sometimes, and that's a good twist sometimes. That's a good twist to a rehashed story because it is a bit of originality to bring people in to help be part of it. But if you're just going to bring them in and then just have them in the end be the, excuse my language, the heels or the corporation or administration's bitches at the end, then why even bring them in if you're not going to let them be there, if you're not going to, if you're not going to let them have some kind of positive impact? Why have them there if they're not going to have a positive impact? Why bring them in if they're just going to be your heels bitches? I mean, Dustin had a great match, no doubt about it, but in the end, he lost, he jobbed, he became a bitch. He became the administration's bitch, Orton's bitch again. I mean, honestly, folks, if you're going to bring people in and as an added twist to a rehashed storyline that either people are going to like or not like, bring them in and give them a positive outcome. Don't bring them in and in the end make them your bitches or make them your heels bitches. That is not what's good for business. So that's just my thought on what's going on in the storyline and basically letting you know why I don't like rehashed storylines and stuff. So let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. Video responses are greatly appreciated. I hope, Sean of Sean C Entertainment, you respond and let me know what you think. And I am out. Peace and God bless.